Morning light is sitting on the kitchen floor. Steam is rising slow from a cup I poured. I hear the neighbor's dog bark once and then he's done. The city feels like it forgot to run. I let the radio play underneath my breath, a song I know but never really played to death. My keys are where I left them, by the door in a row. Some days just arrive and ask for nothing more. The hallway smells like detergent and rain. I trace a line of dust across the window pane. A note I started writing stays half done on the page. I let it sit, it doesn't need to age. You call me back, I watch the screen go bright and green. Your voice was soft like turning down the volume in between. We talked about the weather, nothing urgent on my mind. The kind of hour that leaves the world behind. And I don't need the answer right away. I'm letting the hours lean in today. The quiet has a rhythm I can't keep, a pulse beneath the floor when I can't sleep. Echoes in the margin, small and slow. Whatever I was chasing, let it go. The street outside is turning into blue, and I am here, I'm sitting close to you. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. The lamp is humming what the daylight knows. I breathe and the room breathes back with me. A little bit of light, a little bit of sea. There's a postcard on the fridge I never sent, a grocery list that folded where it been. My shoes are by the radiator, almost dry. Some part of me is patient, I don't ask it why. The streetlight flickers once and settles into glow. A taxi passes slow, and then the city slow. I trace a circle in the steam across the table. My life is small, my life is wide and stable. If love is anything, it's learning how to wait. It's finding grace in things that come in late. It's watching the clock hands lean into a song, and knowing where you are is where you belong. The window's open just enough to let the air decide if it will stay or leave me there. I close my eyes, I let the moment hold. Echoes in the margin, small and slow. Whatever I was chasing, let it go. The street outside is turning into blue, and I am here, I'm sitting close to you. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. The lamp is humming what the daylight knows. I breathe and the room breathes back with me. A little bit of light, a little bit of sea. I'm sitting close to you, I'm sitting close to you. A cup is empty now, I let it be. The lamp is humming what the daylight knows. A little bit of light, a little bit of sea, a little bit of light. A little bit of light. Yeah. A little bit of light coming through the curtain edge. Steam is curling up from a cup I haven't touched yet. The room is slow, the kind of slow you don't wanna fix. Just a chair, a book, the soft click of a turning page. Outside the cars are moving but I can't hear them now. My shoulders find the pillow like they finally signed off. I count the things I carried that I don't need to hold. A little bit of light and the dust is turning gold. The street outside is softer than I left it last night. Neon signs are blinking but they're not asking me. I watch my shadow stretch across the wooden floor. It looks like someone I knew when I was 17. My phone is face down on the table by the plant. 2 missed calls, a calendar, a quiet little stand. The world is still turning, I can tell by the clock. But here inside this hour, nothing's asking me to talk. So let me stay a minute where the breathing is easy. Let me watch the ceiling like it owes me something. I don't need an answer, I don't need a reason. Just the way the morning slowly becoming nothing. Echoes in the margin, whispers in the room. I'm not trying to find it, I'm just letting it bloom. A little bit of light, a little bit of sea, a little bit of quiet that's still holding me. Echoes in the margin, margin, soft as what you said. I keep hearing pieces of the peace I almost had. A little bit of light, a little bit of rain, a little bit of learning how to feel again. The afternoon is sliding down the side of the wall. My coffee's cold again, but I'm not bothered much. A neighbor's kid is laughing 3 floors below me, and for a second I'm the kid who used to laugh as much. There's a letter on the table I keep meaning to send. There's a song on the radio playing with my name. There's a version of me that made it through the winter. Now she's sitting by the window, not afraid of the change. I'm not in a hurry, I'm not on a mission. I'm not building something out of wishful thinking. Just a body in a room, just a breath deceiving, just a heart that's slowly remembering how to listen. Maybe love is something like a light you leave on, not for anyone, just so the dark can prove it's gone. Maybe I am more than all the things I worry. Maybe I am already exactly where I'm going. Close in the margin, whispers in the room. I'm not trying to find it, I'm just letting it bloom. A little bit of light, a little bit of sea, a little bit of quiet that's still holding me. Echoes in the margin, soft as what you said. I keep hearing pieces of the peace I almost had. A little bit of light, a little bit of rain, a little bit of learning how to feel again. A little bit of light, a little bit of sea, a little bit of light that's still holding me. A little bit of light that's still holding me. A little bit of light that's still holding me. Morning slipped in through the curtain line. A slow glow patch across the floor. The room is quiet, the clock unwinding. I let it find me, I don't ask for more. A kettle hums in the kitchen corner. Steam curls soft against the wall. I'm not reaching for anything further, just the kind of peace you can't recall. The window holds the day before speaking. A car goes by and doesn't stay. I watch the dust and the light come streaming, then I let the whole thing drift away. There's a street outside that's gone soft the way it does when the heat lets go. I step onto the porch a little too often just to feel the quiet down below. A neighbor waves from the painted railing. The mailman's route is slow today. I read the paper like a Sunday morning, fold and knead and put it away. The cup on the table holds the weather, a ring of warmth against the wood. I trace a circle like a letter to the version of myself that stood. I'm not in a hurry, I'm not in a rush, just breathing the daylight and letting it brush against every corner of all I've been. A little more gentle, a little more thin. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin, where the small things go. A little bit of light that's still holding me. A little bit of night that's still holding me. The page is turning slow, the ink is fading slow. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. I used to chase every open doorway, run until my shoes gave out. Now I sit at the ordinary and let the ordinary hold its ground. A phone that buzzes on the counter, I let it ring until it's done. Not everything needs an answer, not every moment needs to run. The fridge is humming like a choir, the afternoon is in between. I watch the shadows get a little higher and call it something I've never seen. Hold the moment like a paper cup, careful not to bruise the rim. I'm learning how to not pick up the pieces that don't belong to him. The ones I carry just to carry the weight I added to my name today. I let the margin marry the echo in the open open frame. A slow exhale, a longer pause, a window, a pen, a chair. I'm finding out the smallest laws were the ones that brought me here. Echoes in the margins, soft and low. Echoes in the margin, where the small things go. A little bit of light that's still holding me. A little bit of night that's still holding me. The day is spinning slow, the lamp is humming low. Echoes in the margin, soft and low, soft and low, soft and low. A little bit of light that's still holding me. Soft and low, soft and low. A little bit of night that's still holding me. Soft and low. The window leans against the quiet sky. A cup of cooling tea sits close to my hand. I watch the dust turn gently as I breathe. The room is full of things I understand. There's no one knocking on the door tonight, just the slow repeat of streetlights in the hall. I trace the wood grain with the tip of my thumb, and let the evening simply let me be small. Yeah. The neighbor's cab moves past the glass again. Soft pause upon the walkway, almost sound. My playlist hums the kind of song that knows how to keep the missing phone feeling profound. I don't reach for my phone to fill the gap. I let the silence have its honest say. The shape of you is somewhere in the room, but only as a warmth that's here to stay. I'm not chasing, I'm not calling out, just a small light burning steady now. Echoes in the margin of my day, soft as ink, slow as rain. A little bit of night that's still holding me. A little bit of light that's still learning my name. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. The quiet kind of love that doesn't need to show. I open up the notebook to a blank page. No urgency to make a single mark. The pen sits patient, resting in the crease. I feel the way the moment finds its arc. Outside a taxi hums and disappears. The street is gone as soft as folded cloth. I think of all the words I didn't send, and thank them for their gentle, honest loss. There is a kind of peace in staying still, a kind of faith in not demanding more. I let the air move slowly through the room. I let the night stand loosely by the door. If you were here, we wouldn't have to speak. The breath between us would be enough to hold. Just two small lanterns burning side by side, letting all the dim and tender things be told. Echoes in the margin of my day, soft as ink, slow as rain. A little bit of night that's still holding me. A little bit of light that's still learning my name. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. The quiet kind of love that doesn't need to show. The cup is warm again. The street is still. A little bit of night that's holding me. Soft and low, soft and low, soft and low. The morning finds me right where I left off. A cup of tea still warm against my hand. The street outside is quiet, slow and soft. A neighbor walks a dog across the sand. The window catches light in little streams. I watch the dust drip softly through the room. My thoughts arrive like softly spoken dreams. No rush, no race, just gentle afternoon. I wrote a note this morning, simple lines about the way the sunlight hit the wall. No grand philosophies, no big designs, just noticing the small things, that is all. The cat is sleeping in a favorite chair, a half-read book is open on my knee. I breathe the ordinary, breathe the air, and let the moment be enough for me. And there is peace inside the ordinary days, a quiet kind of warmth that never fades, like echoes resting in the margin space, a soft and steady, unassuming grace. We are echoes in the margins, soft and low. We are rivers running patient, calm and slow, through the hours and the weather, through the light. We are gentle, we are steady, we are bright. Not the loudest voice, not the brightest flame, just a quiet warmth that knows your name. We are echoes in the margins, soft and low, soft and low, soft and low. I think of friends I have not called in years, the ones who understand the things I mean. No need for grand confessions, no big tears, just knowing that the distance stays serene. The radio is playing something old, a song I knew when I was 17. The melody is gentle, brave and bold, a bridge between the now and what has been. Maybe happiness is hidden in the in-between, the pause between the sentences we say, the breath we take before we touch the screen, the quiet hours that gently slip away. I do not need the world to spin so fast, I do not need the noise to prove I am here. Just this room, this light, this moment that will last, just this breath, this calm, this atmosphere. We are echoes in the margins, soft and low. We are rivers running patient, calm and slow, through the questions and the answers, through the night. We are gentle, we are steady, we are light. Not the loudest voice, not the brightest flame, just a quiet warmth that knows your name. We are echoes in the margins, soft and low, soft and low, soft and low. The evening comes in shades of gray and blue, the street light flickers on across the lane. I sit here with my thoughts, no need to move, just listening to the soft familiar rain. Soft and low, soft and low, soft and low, soft and low. The morning comes in thin and gray, my coffee cooling where I lay, a book left open on the floor. I read the same line once more, once more. The street outside is quiet now, the neighbor's cat on the windowsill. I watch the dust move through the light and let the hours pass without a fight. Your voice still lingers in the hall, a sweater folded, that's not all. The radio plays something low, a song I used to love but let go. I trace the rim of an empty cup and wonder if I've said enough. The kettle clicks, the water's hot, I pour it slow, I pour it slow. Nothing's broken, nothing's wrong, just the silence after a song. A gentle ache, a familiar friend, I let the feeling rise and bend. Echoes in the margin, soft and low, soft and low, soft and low. Echoes in the margin, where we used to go, where we used to go, where we used to go. I am learning how to hold the space between the hurt and the embrace. Echoes in the margin, soft and low, soft and soft and low, soft and soft and low, soft and low. The afternoon turns into gold, a memory I can almost hold. Your shadow moving past the door. I smile because I'm not sure if you're still here or if you left. A quiet house of things bereft. I light a candle just to see the shape of what you meant to me. I will sit with what remains, The gentle weight of gentle chains, not heavy, just a part of me, like roots beneath a patient tree. The wind moves through the open screen, and nothing's ever what it seems. But I will breathe and I will stay and let the evening have its way. Echoes in the margin, soft and low, soft and low, soft and low, soft and low. Echoes in the margin, where the wildflowers grow, where the wildflowers grow, where the wildflowers grow. I am learning how to hold the line between the past and the divine. Echoes in the margin, soft and low, 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 soft and low. The light is fading, soft and slow. I'll close the book, I'll turn the page and carry you through every age. Soft and low, soft and low. Morning came in pieces through the blinds. A coffee cup still warm beneath my head. I watched the steam come up in slow designs, and let the quiet settle where I stand. No need to chase the hours anymore. They move like water underneath the stone. I trace the light across the kitchen floor and realize at last I am not alone. The street outside is worn a softer gray. The cars are few, the trees are standing still. A neighbor waves and goes a quiet way. The world has lost its need to rush or will. I notice how my shoulders start to drop. The phone is face down on the tabletop. One slow inhale and then I let it stop. Just listen to the rhythm of the clock. If you are tired, lay your burden down. If you are heavy, feel the ground beneath. Nothing here is asking to be found. Only this moment, only the soft breath. Echoes in the margin of the day, whispering that we are gonna be okay. Echoes in the margin, low and warm, holding us like shelter from the storm. Stay a little longer, do not go. Let the world move slowly, soft and low. Echoes in the margin, near and true. I will sing them back to you. There is a candle that I never light, but I keep it there beside the window pane. For nights like this when everything is bright, with just the street lamp glowing through the rain. I read a page, I underline a line. I think of all the things I used to fear, how small they look beneath this glow of mine. How close, how gentle, how already here. Maybe love is just attention, slow and wide. Maybe peace is just the breath you choose to take. Maybe home is where you finally set aside the long procession of the hearts that ache. So I will sit and I will let it be. The steam, the light, the quiet, you and me. No song to finish, no place to arrive. Just this small room, just this soft life. Echoes in the margin of the night, telling every restless thing to sleep alright. Echoes in the margin, warm and low, holding what we needed long ago. Stay a little longer, do not go. Let the current carry, soft and slow. Echoes in the margin, deep and true. I will keep them here with you. Soft and low, soft and low. The cup is empty, but I do not move. Soft and low, soft and low. There is nothing left and nothing left to prove. Soft and low, soft and low. The morning stays, the morning stays. Soft and low. The window holds the light a little longer now. A cup sits cooling, fingerprint of yours on the rim. I trace the edge where the porcelain is warm and listen to the fridge hum low. A constant tiny song, the street outside is slow. The cars have learned to breathe, even the dust moves careful through the kitchen air. Nothing here is urgent, nothing pulling me away. Just a house that knows my name and lets me stay. I fold the towel you left across the chair, loose thread at the corner catches in the light. I don't pull it loose, I let it stay there. Some ends don't need to be undone just yet. The radio is on but no one chose the station. Someone else's evening drifts across the room. I nod along to voices I will never meet, and let the afternoon keep its quiet tune. So if the world is loud somewhere past the door, let it be loud out there and not in here. I've got a shelf of books I keep meaning to read, and a cat asleep against my other knee. The hours come and go, they don't keep score, and I'm not asking anything from this day. Just a room, a glow, a record turning slow, and nothing more. Echoes in the margin of the day, little sounds that have no need to stay. A breath, a tap, a kettle starting low, a street that hums beneath the window glow. I'm not chasing, I'm not waiting on a sign, just letting the ordinary be enough. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow, turning like a page I learned to love. The neighbor drags a bin across the gravel drive. I count the wheels, 1, 2, and then it's done. The world is mostly people finishing small things. Glasses in the sink, a shoe left by the door. I am no different when I really stop and look. I'm just a person mid-thought in a long warm house, putting off the call, enjoying the delay. A little king of nothing in a quiet crown. If you walked in right now, I'd offer you a chair. The seat across from mine is always half kept clear. We could talk about the weather or the book I almost read, or just sit and let the silence do the work instead. The lamp is buzzing faintly, only if you listen close. The clock is ticking somewhere underneath the noise, and I'm aware that this won't last, that nothing really does. But right now is more than enough. Echoes in the margin of the day, little sounds that have no need to stay. A breath, a tap, a kettle starting low, a street that hums beneath the window glow. I'm not chasing, I'm not waiting on a sign, just letting the ordinary be enough. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow, turning like a page I've learned to love. Soft and low, the morning stays so soft and low. Let the light keep doing what it does. Soft and low, I'll be here a little longer now. Soft and low, echoes fading out along the wall. Soft and low. The kettle clicked off just before the dawn, a thin line of steam rising up and gone. I wrap my hands around the cup you left, still warm enough to feel you in the cleft. The window catches something like morning light. The street outside is holding its breath tight. I count the tiles again beneath my feet. The morning moves in regular repeat. Your jacket still hangs by the open door. It hasn't moved since you walked out before. I leave a note but only write the date. The pen runs out, the words can hardly wait. A neighbor's dog is barking down the lane. A bus pulls past and disappears again. The city wakes in small and gentle sounds. A sparrow on the gutter spins around. Nothing hurts and nothing has to heal, just learning how the quiet starts to feel. A page is turning slowly in my mind. I let the day arrive without a grind. No need to chase the hours anymore, just listen to the pattern on the floor. Echoes in the margin, soft and low, whispers where the morning starts to show. Echoes in the margin, near and slow, holding what I need and letting go. Echoes in the margin, safe and slow. Cup of tea, the street begins to glow. Echoes in the margin, calm and low. The simplest things are all I need to know. I walk the hallway past the empty chair. Sunlight makes a pattern on the stair. The radio is playing something old, a song I know but never tried to hold. The neighbor waves from where she waters plants. She asks how I am and I say I can't, but I can, I think I really can. The morning bends to meet me where I stand. If love was only meant to stay a while, then let it stay like sunlight on the tile. If love was only meant to leave a trace, then I will keep that gentle mark in place. No bitter ending, no dramatic sound, just footsteps walking slowly to the ground. Just footsteps walking softly all around. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Whispers where the morning starts to show. Echoes in the margin, near and slow. Holding what I need and letting go. Echoes in the margin, warm and low. Reading what the quiet wants me to know. True and slow, these things are all I need to know. Soft and low, echoes fading out along the wall. Soft and low, the cup is cooling where I let it go. Soft and low, a sparrow settles on the rail below. Soft and low, soft and low. Morning sits on the counter in a glass, half full, half empty, but I'm not asking. The steam curls slow like it has somewhere to be. I let it go, I let it leave. The street below is waking without my help. A bus exhales, a woman waves from the curb. I trace a circle on the window pane with my thumb, watching the day decide what it's become. There's a letter I keep folded in a book, page 94, where I stopped looking, not because it hurt, just because I could put it down and call it good. The radio's on, the volume's barely there, a voice I don't know humming into the air. It doesn't ask for anything from me, it just arrives and lets me be. And the room gets smaller in a gentle way. All the noise falls back, the colors stay. I'm not looking for a sign or something new, just the ordinary getting clearer through. Echoes in the margin of the day, soft lines of light that never fade. I am here, I am here, I am here, I am here to stay. In the quiet rooms where time can't lay. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow. Every breath a place to go. I don't need the morning to be kind, just real enough to clear my mind. The cat stretches out across the wooden floor. She doesn't know what she's waiting for, and I don't either, but we share the weight. Two small bodies in a warm estate. A neighbor laughs below, a kettle sings. Ordinary, ordinary things. I write a word and then I cross it out. Not every feeling needs a route. What if I could send a letter to the girl I was? I'd say the world gets softer when it does. Not in a breaking, not in a loss, just in the weight of what you carry across. Let the minutes pass like trains that never stop. You don't have to ride, you don't have to hop. Some of them are yours and some are not, but all of them arrive, and that means a lot. Echoes in the margin of the day, soft lines of light that fade my way. I am here, I am here, I am here, I am not astray. In the quiet rooms where time can lay. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow. Every breath a place to go. I don't need the evening to explain, just room enough to know my name. Yeah. Echoes in the margin, echoes in the margin, soft and low, soft and low. The light moves on and I let it go, I let it go, I let it go, I let it go. rolls across the floor, a shadow learning where to pour. I trace the handle of my cup and let the quiet slowly lift me up. No alarm, no urgency, just the room breathing next to me. A page turns soft beneath my thumb, another ordinary day to come. Outside the window, cars pass slow, the sky a pale impatient glow. I hear my neighbor through the wall, a laugh, a pause, a gentle call. The world is close but not too near, a sound I know but do not hear. I sit with all this simple weight and learn the shape of being late. No need to chase what isn't gone, no need to prove what carries on. The breath goes out, the breath comes in, a rhythm older than my skin. I hold this moment like a glass and let the minutes slowly pass. Echoes in the margin of the day, soft as footsteps going far away. I don't need the noise to know I'm here, just the hum, the warmth, the atmosphere. Let the hours unfold like paper in my hand, quiet as a song I'll never understand. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow. The light moves on and I let it go. There's a coat still draped across the chair, a book left open in the air. The pen I dropped is where it fell, a story that I don't retell. And maybe nothing has to change for me to feel a small rearrange. The steam still rises from the cup, the day is gentle getting up. I think of all the lines I've crossed and how I never count the cost. The dust will settle where it will, the windowsill is standing still. And if the world is just a hum, I'm part of what it's become. So let me sit and let me stay inside the softest part of day. Echoes in the margin of the night, folding into morning without fight. I don't need the answers to arrive, just the breath, the beat, the way you arrive. Let the shadows soften where they stand, quiet as a wave that meets the sand. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow. The light moves on and I let it go. The cup is empty on the table, the pages like the ink is stable. And I am here, and I am whole, and I am letting go. The light moves on and I let it go. I let it go, I let it go, I let it go. The morning light is sitting on the kitchen wall, the kettle ticks before it starts to hum. I watch the steam rise lazy from the cup and trace the little circles it becomes. The window holds a stripe of early gold, the radio is playing something low. A taxi passes, then the street goes still, like someone pressed a button, said be slow. I find my notebook open to a page, a half sentence I almost wrote last night. The pen is resting where I left it down, as if it knew I'd be returning right. I pick it up but I don't start a thing, just hold the weight of it between my hands. The city wakes in small and quiet sounds, a bird, a hinge, the turning of the blinds. And I'm not waiting for a sign to come, I'm not pretending I don't know the cost. I'm only sitting here inside the hour before the day remembers what it's lost. The breath comes in, the breath comes out again. The room is patient and so am I. Echoes in the margin, soft and low, lines I almost wrote but let them flow. Echoes in the margin, gentle, slow, holding what I know and what I don't. Echoes in the margin, warm and wide, like the steam that rises from my side. Echoes in the margin, close to home, stones that skipped and settled in the loam. There's laundry hanging in the hallway air, a shirt of yours I haven't folded yet. It smells like wood and something vaguely sweet. A memory I haven't managed to forget. I don't pull it down, I don't put it on. I let it move a little with the draft. The afternoon comes visiting the floor. It lays its long impatient golden shaft. Sometimes living is the bravest thing. No great confession, no dramatic scene. Just making tea and opening the blinds and noticing the color of the green. I am not a story, I am just a room with furniture and light. In quiet hands, a chair that's pulled up close against the desk. A map, a small and very gentle land. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Lines I almost wrote, but let them flow. Echoes in the margin, gentle, slow. Holding what I know and what I don't. Echoes in the margin, warm and white, like the steam that rises from my side. Echoes in the margin, close to home. Stones that skipped and settled in the loam. I let it go, I let it rest against the wall. The pen is down, the page is breathing, and I'm small, but held. Curtain moves a little on its own. A neighbor shuts the door across the hall. I let the air come in and find my skin, and watch the shadow of the bottle fall. The notes I wrote are folded in a stack. The kettle clicks, then hums, then sings along. My hands are folded and my shoulders drop. The world is just the width of one small song. I count the tiles above the kitchen sink. The hum the fridge makes steady, slightly low. A car goes by and doesn't stop to think. The streetlights take their time to start to glow. My tea is cool but I don't drink it yet. I'm listening to the way the house can sound. The hallway creaks, the cat turns in his bed, and all the edges soft and settle down. I'm not in any hurry to be more. I'm not in any rush to rearrange. I let the quiet set me on the floor. I let the quiet put me in my range. Echoes in the margin, calling slow. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. What I didn't say still finds a way to glow. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Stay, stay, stay where the lights are low. Stay, 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 stay and let the evening go. Echoes in the margin, calling slow. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echo, echo. My phone is face down on the wooden shelf. The ringer's off, the screen is cool and dim. I'm here with no one but a book myself. The page is turning like a quiet hymn. The pen is down beside an empty cup. The room is taking on a gentle weight. I feel the hours gather, lift me up, and set me gently at the kitchen gate. There's nothing I am trying to become. There's nowhere that I'm walking to tonight. The lamp's so warm, the floorboards barely hum. The world outside is pearly, soft and white. I let the silence do the heavy lifting. I let the stillness take me by the sleeve. And every small and ordinary thing whispers, stay, there's no one else to leave. Echoes in the margin, calling slow. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. What I didn't finish starts to gently grow. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Stay, stay, stay where the lights are low. Stay, 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 stay and let the evening go. Echoes in the margin, calling slow. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. The curtain moves a little on its own. The kettle ticks, the fridge begins to hum. I write a word, I leave a small word known, and close the book and let the evening come. Soft and low, soft and low, the margin holds what I let go. The curtain moves a little, just enough to let the blue in. The street outside is quieted, the cars are growing few. I pull my chair a little closer to the window pane. The mug of tea is cooling now, the steam has left the room. I watch the shadow of a branch draw slow lines on the wall. My notebook opens by itself, the page is almost white. I don't need to write it down, I don't need to understand. I only need to sit right here and let the evening fall. There is a sound of someone locking up the shop below, a rattle of a metal gate, a weary kind of tune. The neighbor's dog is pacing slow across the balcony. A light turns off across the way, then another and another. I trace the rim of my one cup with the tip of one finger. The city folds its shoulders and the night is wearing thin. My phone is dark upon the table, turned to face the wood, and I am breathing with the room. I'm letting myself land. Not every quiet needs a name, not every silence asks for sound. Some things just sit and softly stay, some things don't need to be found. I'm trading all my yesterdays for one slow breath upon the ground. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin where the quiet grows. I'm not looking for the answer, I'm not chasing what I know. Just letting the ink dry slow, letting the moment go. Echoes in the margin, lines I used to know. Echoes in the margin, letting the feeling show. Stay a little longer, watch the streetlights dim below. Stay a little longer, I'm not in a rush to go. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin, holding what I know. I take a sip. The tea is just the way I like it now. A little cooler than before, a little closer to the truth. The book is resting on my lap, my thumb is in the seam. I read the same line twice or thrice, it doesn't have to move. The pen is lying on the page, I haven't picked it up. It knows the words I wanna say, it knows the ones I won't. There's a kind of grace in leaving things a little incomplete, a kind of rest inside the space between the song and root. If you are tired, set it down. The paper, the device. If you are worried, set it down. Just for a little while, the world will keep its turning slow and steady in the dark. The world won't ask a single thing it never did for miles. I'm learning how to do the smallest thing and do it well. I'm learning how to sit inside a moment and not free. The margin is a quiet place, the margin holds the light, the margin holds the lines you wrote, the lines you set free. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin where the quiet grows. I'm not looking for the answer, I'm not chasing what I know. Just letting the ink dry slow, letting the moment go. Echoes in the margin, lines I used to know. Echoes in the margin, let the feeling show. Stay a little longer, I'm not in a rush to go. Stay a little longer, I'm not in a rush to go. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin, holding what I know. The morning leans against the glass today, a slow parade of light across the floor. I count the dust that drips and finds a place, then let it settle, ask for nothing more. My coffee steams beside a closed laptop, half a thought still turning in my head. The room is warm, the radiator hums, a quiet pulse where all my silence spread. I trace a line along the wooden shelf, the varnish smooth beneath a careful thumb. Outside the street has softened in the haze, a bicycle, a jogger, feet that come. No need to wave, no need to call a name. The passing faces blur and fade to gray. I sit inside my slow and steady world, out and let the ordinary save the day. And if I breathe a little deeper now, the walls recede, the ceiling lifts away. A breath becomes a kind of prayer I send, a small release for everything that stayed. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow, where the page is empty and the ink runs low. I don't need a headline, I don't need a sign, just the weight of evening, just the quiet line. Echoes in the margin, let them stay like a window half open at the end of day. Every word unspoken still belongs to me. In the margin, I am free. A kettle clicks in the apartment size. The cat is stretched across a folded throat. I write a list of things I mean to do, then close the notebook, let the moment flow. There's music playing from the room next door, a muffled bass that trembles through the wall. I don't resent the sound, I welcome it, a proof of life beyond my quiet hall. Maybe I am learning how to be a softer shape inside a softer room, to hold the day without a need to grip, to let the afternoon forget its bloom. The world can turn, the traffic can remain a distant river running far below. I am the margin, I am the small white space, where the breath begins and where it lets go. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow, where the page is empty and the ink runs low. I don't need a headline, I don't need a sign, just the weight of evening, just a quiet line. Echoes in the margin, let them stay like a window half open at the end of day. Every word unspoken still belongs to me. In the margin, I am free. The light is low, the curtain barely moves, a pencil rests where I have ceased to write. The margin holds what I have learned to keep, and breathes me gently into softer night. Fade me out where evening finds the room, hold the note and let it linger on. Echoes in the margin, echoes in the margin, soft and low, soft and low. Kitchen light is on, the one I always leave, a small orange glow that doesn't ask me anything. The dishes in the sink are stacked the way they were, a quiet conversation between the cup and the saucer. My tea has gone cold but I keep holding it anyway, like it's a reason to stay sitting in this chair. The window shows me someone I almost recognize, moving slow, not in a hurry to be anywhere. There's a sentence in a book I underlined in June. I never finished the chapter, but I kept the line. The pen I use is sitting next to the salt and pepper, a small decision I don't have to make right now. The street outside is softer than it used to be, asphalt holding the last of the afternoon. A neighbor's cat walks past without a destination, like even she has permission to not arrive. And I'm not waiting for a sign to tell me what to do, I'm just breathing in the room until the room breathes too. The hours don't press hard, they kinda lean and hover like a hand that rests on paper, warm but doesn't push. Echoes in the margin, echoes in the margin, soft and low, soft and low. The light comes in a little at a time, and I let it show. Echoes in the margin, echoes in the margin, quiet as a word you almost know. Hold the note and let it linger on, soft and low, soft and low, and home. I sweep the floor and the sound of it is steady, bristle on the tile, a rhythm I don't have to keep. There's a sweater on the back of the door I keep forgetting. It smells like something warm I can't quite name. My phone is face down on the counter where I left it. The door what if it gets scansion quit until they feel like words. I open up the window just a crack for the cooler air, and the whole house seems to settle in a little deeper. If someone asked me how I'm doing, I would say I'm okay the way a river says it's moving. Not going anywhere particular, just going carrying the light along the bottom where it bends. There's no big reveal, no door I have to open, just this chair, this cup, this hour, this pen. And I think that's enough, I really think that's enough. A small enough life to hold in two open hands. Echoes in the margin, echoes in the margin, soft and low, soft and low. The light comes in a little at a time, and I let it show. Echoes in the margin, echoes in the margin, quiet as a word you almost know. Hold the note and let it linger on, soft and low, soft and low, and home, and home. The light comes in a little at a time, and I let it show. Echoes in the margin, soft and low, soft and low, and gone. The light is coming in a little slower now, sliding off the shelf and down the wall. I left the window open overnight, so the curtain barely moves at all. There's a cup still sitting where I set it down, cold tea and a ring I didn't wipe. I'm not in any rush to start the day, just letting all the edges soften now. The neighbor's dog is sleeping on the steps, and a bike leans crooked by the gate. Someone left their radio on inside, playing something with a steady bass. I hear it through the wall, a gentle hum, like someone practicing how to be. I take my time to find my shoes this time. No reason to be anywhere but here. I used to want the noise, the brighter lights, something to remind me I was real. Now I find the quiet gets me through. It tells me what I actually feel, it tells me what I feel. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow. Echoes in the margin, let them go. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. I'm learning how to live inside the pause, not chasing every ringing of the phone. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow. Echoes in the margin, I'm not alone. I write a few small things inside my book, nothing anyone would wanna read. Just a list of what I noticed yesterday, the way the shadow crossed the street. A memory of someone's laugh out loud, a stranger who held open the door. I keep them in the white space near the spine, like a garden I'm still keeping warm. The street outside is finally let go, the bus is running softer than before. Even the street lights seem to flicker slow, like they know there's nothing to rush for. So I sit here with my cooling drink and watch the daylight moving like a friend. I don't need to be more than I am right now. This quiet is enough, it doesn't end. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow. Echoes in the margin, let them go. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. I'm learning how to live inside the pause, not chasing every ringing of the phone. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow. Echoes in the margin, I'm not alone. Echoes in the margin, soft soft and slow. Echoes in the margin. Soft and low. The light is moving slowly down the wall. The cup's still sitting where I left it all. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. And the morning keeps on coming, soft and slow. The window caught a stripe of light across the floor, and I just sat and watched it crawl toward the door. My coffee had gone cool, but I didn't mind. Some mornings feel like slow enough to find. The street outside was quiet, no one in a rush. Just cars parked close together, leaning on the brush. A pigeon walked the curb like it owned the lane, and every little shadow looked the same. I folded up a letter I will probably send, a habit I keep meaning to let go of again. There's music playing softly from the kitchen counter, a song I know by heart but I never really taught her. My shoes are by the door, the way they always are. The lace is still tied loose from last night's walk afar. The fridge is humming something low beneath my feet, a sound that feels like company, warm and discreet. I am not in a hurry, no, I am not chasing where the day will go. Just breathing in the room, I know, just letting all the small things show. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin where the small thoughts go. A breath, a cup, a window pane, a street that finally forgot the rain. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin, learning to let go. And the morning keeps on coming, soft and slow. There's dust along the bookshelf I keep meaning to wipe. Little halos in the light, like the room has life. The clock above the doorway ticks in patient time, a metronome for no one, steady and benign. I wrote a list of totals on the back of a receipt, but left it on the table like a quiet cheat. Today the only plan is to remain right here, and let the world keep turning at its own clear gear. Maybe this is all the wisdom that I need, noticing the texture of an ordinary feed, a sigh that leaves my shoulders just a little lighter, a curtain moving gently in the draft behind her. Nothing has to happen for the day to count, the way a single candle holds its small amount. I am here, the room is here, the light is moving slow, and that is more than anywhere I have to go. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin where the tired thoughts all go. A breath, a cup, a window pane, a street that finally let the rain. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin, learning to let go. And the morning keeps on coming, soft and slow. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin, nowhere else to go. The light has nearly reached the open door, and I am still right here, not needing more. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow. Echoes in the margin, letting go. Morning coming through the curtain, half a shade of gold. Coffee getting cold again, a story left untold. Phone face down beside the keys, no rush to check the time. Just a tick of ceiling fan and sunlight on the vine. I am sitting with the quiet, letting it unwind, watching dust become a river in a lazy slanted line. Nothing needs an answer, nothing needs a name, just the hush before the city wakes and sets the world in frame. Out the window, someone walks their dog across the lane. Little shoes on tiny feet, a bright and stubborn mane. I remember being small like that before the weight of days, when a puddle held a galaxy and puddles were a phase. Now the puddles turn to rivers, rivers turn to roads, and I'm walking through the margins where the softer side is sold. I don't mind the distance, I don't mind the cost, just a steady kind of presence that has quietly held its post. So let it breathe, let the room be warm and slow, let the hours stand still for a while. No performance, no show, just the weight of what I'm feeling settling soft below. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow. Echoes in the margin, letting go. I am still right here, not needing more, just the sound of my own breathing by the door. Echoes in the margin, warm and low. Echoes in the margin, where the quiet goes. I will meet the morning as it comes, with my hands held open and my heart unsaid. With my hands held open and my heart unsaid. With my hands held open and my heart unsaid. Yeah. There's a notebook on the table, pencil worn down to the wood, little lines of half sentence that never said they could. I don't finish all my thoughts, I don't close every door, I just leave them where they're standing soft upon the floor. Maybe that's the kind of growing that the wisest people know, like a tree that drops its leaves before it learns to grow. I will sit here with my coffee, I will let the daylight pour, I will be a quiet witness to the edges and the more. If you find me in the margins, know I'm meant to be there, with my back against the window in the morning in my hair. I am not lost, I am not hiding, I am not afraid, I am just a little slower and a little less parade. So come and sit a minute, leave your shoes beside the door. We'll watch the light move slowly and we'll need a little more. We'll watch the light move slowly and we'll need a little more. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow. Echoes in the margin, letting go. I am still right here, not needing more, just the sound of my own breathing by the door. Echoes in the margin, warm and low. Echoes in the margin, where the quiet goes. I will meet the morning as it comes, with my hands held open and my heart unsaid. With my hands held open and my heart unsaid. Soft and slow, letting go, letting go. The clock is ticking slow on the kitchen wall. Sunlight finds the floor, moving through the hall. I left the window up just to hear the street. Cars are far away, barely keeping beat. My hands are quiet now, folded in my lap. The book is open wide, but I'm taking naps. The pen is on the page, waiting for a word. Nothing comes too soon, nothing left unheard. There's a picture on the shelf, faded by the sun. Faces that I love, the quiet things I've done. The radio plays low, someone singing soft, a melody I knew before I got lost. My shoes are by the door, still damp from rain. I don't need to leave, I don't need a plan. The afternoon is long, the shadows gently fall. I am right where I am, not chasing any call. Breathe in, breathe out, watch the dust move in the light. Hold the moment close before it turns to night. No need to be loud, no need to be fast. Just let the day move by, let the ordinary last. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow, whispering the things that only I know. Let the world keep turning, let the hours bend. I am right here, beginning again. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow, holding every breath before I let it go. Nothing is missing, nothing to prove, just the quiet hum of a life in tune. The neighbor walks a dog past the broken gate, waves and says hello, says the weather's great. I pour another cup, let it cool a bit. Steam is rising slow, rising as I sit. The phone is face down on the wooden desk. Tired of the ringing, tired of the rest. The evening pulls me in with the purple sky. Everything I need is sitting nearby. If the days get heavy and the nights feel If the words won't come and I can't find the song, I'll come back to this room, back to this chair, back to the soft white noise floating in the air. There's a kind of peace in not knowing what's next, in the empty page, in the quiet text. Echoes in the margins, soft and slow, whispering the things that only I know. Let the world keep turning, let the hours bend. I am right here, beginning again. Echoes in the margins, soft and slow, holding every breath before I let it go. Nothing is missing, nothing to prove, just the quiet home of a life in tune. Morning on the curtain, coffee getting cold. I am still right here, not needing more. Echoes in the margin, oh, oh, soft and slow, oh, oh, soft and slow. The window light is thinner now, a softer gold across the floor. My coffee went cold an hour ago, still sitting where I left it before. I hear the street below go quiet, a car that passes then it's gone. The room is breathing with the dusk and I am here just moving on. I trace the rim of where I sat, the wood feels cool against my skin. The pages of an open book still waiting where I stopped again. No need to chase the evening down, it settles slowly on its own. A single breath, then one more breath, I learn the pace of being home. I am not lost, I am not running either, just standing in the doorway between the day and something quieter. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow, soft and slow, where the small things linger, where the quiet feelings grow. I don't need a louder answer, I don't need to know, just the hum of distant traffic and the candlelight's soft glow. Echoes in the margin, letting go, letting go. The neighbor's dog is sleeping now, no footsteps on the floor above. My sweater smells like yesterday, like quiet rooms and faded love. I check my phone, the screen is dim, no message that I need to send. The world outside is winding down and I can finally just be friends. The stillness that I used to fear, the empty chair, the cooling tea, now they feel like gentle friends who simply sit and breathe with me. I fold the towel, I close the blinds, I hum a tune I barely know, not waiting for a better time, just letting this one gently flow. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow, soft and slow, where the small things linger, where the quiet feelings grow. I don't need a louder answer, I don't need to know, just the hum of distant traffic and the candlelight's soft glow. Echoes in the margin, letting go, letting go. Soft and slow, soft and slow. The margin holds the echoes fade below. Soft and slow, I am still right here, not needing more. The morning comes in pieces through the blinds, a stripe of gold across the kitchen tile. My coffee sits untouched, still warm, still kind. I watch the steam curl slowly for a while. Outside, the street is quiet, almost bare, just one small bird perched high up on the wire. I breathe the air, I do not have a care. The room feels soft like driftwood by a fire. My notebook rests beside the window pane, half-written thoughts that never had to land. I trace the margin where the lines remain, a simple sketch drawn gently by my hand. No need to chase a louder kind of thought. The clock keeps time, the second hand is slow. I hold this moment like a glass well wrought, and let the amber light come, let it glow. There is no rush, there is no race, just this small room and this calm space. I feel my shoulders settle down above the city, no siren sound. Echoes in the margins, soft and low, whispers from a place I used to know. Stay a little longer, do not go. I am right here, breathing, letting go. Echoes in the margin, line by line. Every quiet moment feels like mine. Turn another page and take my time. I am still, I am still, I am fine. The afternoon slips gently into shade. The chairs on the porch hold the warm sun. My phone is silent, no accounts to trade. I hear the distant hum of someone done with all the racing, with the endless spin. I tie my laces slow and step outside. The pavement holds the heat that's wearing thin, and I walk softly, nothing left to hide. Some days I wonder where the hours go. Some days I let them pass without a care. The simplest things are the ones I wanna know. A cup of light, a breeze inside my head. I do not need the world to rearrange. I do not need the noise to fade away. I only need the slow and gentle change to meet the present moment here today. Echoes in the margins, soft and low, whispers from a place I used to know. Stay a little longer, do not go. I am right here, breathing, letting go. Echoes in the margin, line by line. Every quiet moment feels like mine. Turn another page and take my time. I am still, I am still, I am fine. The light goes long across the floor. The echoes fade below. I am still right here, not needing more, just breathe and letting go. Morning light is sliding through the curtain slow. Dust is dancing where it landed on the shelf. I can hear the city waking far below, a familiar kind of quiet warming by itself. Holding coffee warm between my steady hands, watching steam rise up and vanish in the air. Nothing loud, no urgent weight of any plans, just the gentlest reminder I am there. There is comfort in the ordinary things, a loose pen resting where I left it last night. How the ceiling hums a song the daylight brings, turning ordinary hours into soft sunlight. I am counting small mercies one by one, not because I need them now to hold my ground, just to notice how the day is softly spun into something I had not thought to find. I am not in any hurry to be more. I am not chasing after what I had before, just a steady pulse beneath the moving scene. I am walking through the morning in between. Echoes in the margins, soft and low, whispering the things I already know. I am here, I am here, I am breathing slow, letting the quiet tell me where to go. Echoes in the margin, calm and wide, carrying the peace I hold inside. I am here, I am here, no need to hide, just a steady voice becoming my guide. There is music in the way the shadows lean. There is rhythm in the breathing of the room. Nothing is unfolding like a polished scene, just a canvas slowly waking into bloom. I am learning what it means to simply stand without without a reason shaped to be explained. Letting ordinary minutes clasp my hand, turning ordinary moments into prayer. If the day asks nothing of me, I will stay. If the night returns, I will not run away. I have carried weight enough for too long. Now I am letting softer lines belong. I will set the smaller worries on the shelf. I will keep the quiet kindness to myself. And the echoes in the margin softly say, there is room for me to rest here anyway. Hey, echoes in the margin, soft and low, whispering the things I already know. I am here, I am here, I am breathing slow, letting the quiet tell me where to go. Echoes in the margin, calm and wide, carrying the peace I hold inside. I am here, I am here, no need to hide, just a steady voice becoming my guide. The echoes fade below, I am still right here, not needing more, just breathing, letting go, letting go. Hey. Morning slips and slow behind the curtain line. Steam curls up from tea I never bothered to pour. My notebook's open but the pen just rests a while, watching dust move through the light across the floor. I let the quiet teach me things I can't ignore. Small exhale, a softening I can't explain. The street outside hums low, a patient, tender chord, and nothing here is asking me to rush again. A neighbor's window glows a faint and friendly gold. Someone is humming something no one else can hear. I trace the rim of my cup, still warm to hold, and feel the day arrive without demand or fear. A folded shirt, a chair pushed in, the room is clear. I count the things that don't need fixing anymore. The clock keeps time, but I am not its servant here. Just breathing, letting the soft hours restore. And I am not running from the way, I am not chasing something far away. I am standing in the in-between, where the small and ordinary stay. Letting each small thing mean what it means, letting each slow breath have its say. Echoes in the margin, soft and low, echoes in the margin, letting go. I don't need the answer, I don't need the proof, just the ordinary truth, just the morning on the roof. Echoes in the margin where the quiet grows, echoes in the margin, easy and slow. Hold it, don't hold it, let it flow. Hold it, don't hold it, let it flow. I am still right here, not needing more. A text arrives, I read it twice and put it down. A bird lands on the ledge and shakes its feathers twice. The city breathes around me like a patient town, and I am letting ordinary be enough, suffice. The laundry spins, the radiator hums advice. I water the small plant, I open up the door. I feel the air come in, it tastes of coolant rice. And I am still right here, not needing more. Some days are just a room, a cup, a steady chair. Some days are just the way the light comes through the glass. I am not a hero, I am not a prayer, I am just a body learning how to let time pass. I am not a story, I am not a mask, I am just a person watching shadows on the wall. And the smallest things keep asking me to ask for nothing, nothing, nothing back at all. Echoes in the margin, soft and low, echoes in the margin, letting go. I don't need the answer, I don't need the proof, just the ordinary truth, just the morning on the roof. Echoes in the margin where the quiet goes, echoes in the margin, easy and slow. Hold it, don't hold it, let it flow. Hold it, don't hold it, let it flow. I am still right here, not needing more. Letting go, letting go. The light is moving slow, I'm still right here, not needing more. Just breathing, letting go, letting go. out before I count to 3. Steam curling sideways, slow as it can be. I lean against the counter, watching shadows bend. The clock on the wall says nothing again. Outside, a dog walks past the window glass. Small paws tapping on the wet sidewalk grass. I don't reach for my phone, I don't turn around. Just stand here listening to the smallest sounds. There's a book on the table, open to a page where the ink is faded like an older age. My coffee's gone cold, but I sip it anyway. Like the taste of quiet helps me find my way. The streetlight flickers once and settles down. A bicycle rolls by without a sound. I trace the wood grain with my fingertip and let the morning be a slow eclipse. Nothing needs to happen right now. Nothing pulls me in or shows me how. I am here, I am here, I am breathing this air, standing easy with nothing to wear. Echoes in the margin, soft and low, where the ordinary moments go. Echoes in the margin, warm and slow. I'm still right here, not needing more, just breathing, letting go, letting go. Echoes in the margin, soft and low, where the ordinary moments go. Our neighbor's radio plays through the wall, just a hum, a melody I can't recall. My hands are folded in my lap, then open wide, like receiving something I cannot hide. There's a wrinkle in the curtain where the light slips through, a small bright line that I keep walking to. My jacket's on the hook, my shoes by the door. I don't need to leave, I don't need more. So this is what it feels like to arrive without a destination, fully alive. The rooms are quiet, the windows are clear. The mirror shows someone I hold dear. I water the plant that's been thirsty all week, and I whisper thanks in a voice that's weak, but real, but real, but real enough to hear. Echoes in the margin, soft and low, where the ordinary moments go. Echoes in the margin, warm and slow. I am still right here, not needing more, just breathing, letting go, letting go. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin, warm and slow. The afternoon thins out into evening blue. The street outside gets quieter too. I close my eyes, I don't fall asleep, just drift along in the space I keep. Echoes in the margin, echoes in the margin, soft and slow, soft and slow, soft and slow. Soft and slow, soft and slow, soft and slow. The morning light is sliding through the curtain slow. A cup of coffee on the table getting cold. I hear the neighbors wake up down the hall. Just little footsteps, nothing much at all. My phone is quiet, face down on the wood. A little bit of nothing, never felt this good. I trace the watermark left from last night's rain, and let the room settle back into place again. There's a notebook open to an empty page. I've been staring at the lines, but I don't engage. Just watching how the pencil moves around my thumb, tracing idle circles till the moment comes. Outside, a bicycle rolls quietly by. A woman calls a dog, he doesn't try to hide. He just trots along like he has all the time. And I take a breath and feel the world align. I don't need to figure out what's next today. I don't need a reason to just sit and stay. Even in the quiet there is something more. Even in the margins I can feel the form. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow. Echoes in the margin, letting go. Echoes in the margin, nothing more to say. Echoes in the margin, drifting my way. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow. Echoes in the margin, letting go. Echoes in the margin, just a breath, a sigh. Echoes in the margin as the day goes by. The street outside is hushed beneath the heat. A delivery truck hums by on rubber feet. I put my hand flat on the wooden floor and feel the slight vibration through the door. The cat comes stretching from a hidden place. She hops up on the couch and rubs her face against my arm like I am something short, a small warm weight that nothing can obscure. I used to chase the hours like they owe me something, used to fill the silence up with what I bring. Now I'm learning how to sit inside the nothing, how to let the quiet little echo sing soft and slow, soft and slow. Just a breath, a sigh, just a breath, a sigh. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow. Echoes in the margin, letting go. Echoes in the margin, nothing more to say. Echoes in the margin, drifting my way. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow. Echoes in the margin, letting go. Echoes in the margin, just a breath, a sigh. Echoes in the margin as the day goes by. Soft and slow, soft and slow. The cup is empty but I don't refill it yet. Just drift along in the space I keep. Echoes in the margin, echoes in the margin, soft and slow, soft and slow, soft and slow. Yeah. Morning finds the lamp still warm from yesterday. The curtain barely moves, it learns to stay. I trace a line along the wood grain slow. A coffee ring, a quiet overflow. The radio hums low beneath the noise. Forgotten conversations find their poise. A bus outside, a window slightly cracked. The room decides the hour, calm intact. I write a word and then I cross it out. Let silence take the meaning back throughout. The street below is waking soft and gray. A neighbor's door is closing far away. I watch my breath appear against the glass. Small clouds and now they're rising quickly past. There's something in the way the light arrives. It settles on the table where it thrives. I pour another cup and never drink. Just hold the warmth and let the moment sink. No rush, no pull, no need to rearrange. Just ordinary hours learning how to change. And if I listen close, I hear it hum. A quiet rhythm only I become. The margin wide, the ink begins to flow. A sentence soft, a place I finally know. Echoes in the margin, slow and low, where the ordinary starts to glow. Soft and slow, the current carries me back to the room, back to the key. Echoes in the margin, dim and deep, where the half-formed promises still keep. Soft and slow, I let the day begin. Nothing more, nothing less within. A page is folded at a line. I love a sweater thrown across the chair. A glove, the kettle clicks before the whistle starts. A small familiar sound that finds my heart. I count the dust that floats across the sun. Small travelers going nowhere, everyone. The floorboard creaks beneath the careful step. A memory I haven't finished yet. I hum a tune that has no proper name. It rises, falls and settles just the same. When the world gets loud, I'll come back here to this window seat, this ordinary year. To the breath between the sentences I keep. To the echo that still hums me back to sleep. No performance, no applause, no need to prove. Just the gentle art of simply being moved. Soft and slow, soft and slow. Let the current take me where it wants to go. Yeah, yeah. Echoes in the margin, slow and low, where the ordinary starts to glow. Soft and slow, the current carries me back to the room, back to the key. Echoes in the margin, dim and deep, where the half-formed promises still keep. Soft and slow, I let the day begin. Nothing more, nothing less within. Just drift along in the space I keep. Echoes in the margin, soft and slow, soft and slow. The room is quiet, the light is soft, the breath is slow. The curtain moves a little, just enough to show the street. A neighbor walking slowly, shoes that barely make a sound. My coffee has gone lukewarm, sitting where I always place it. The steam is gone, but I don't mind. I like it cooler now. I trace a line around the rim, just watching nothing move. The pen I held last evening still is lying on the floor. Outside a car goes past and hums a low and distant note. I write a single word and then I let it sit there soft. The room remembers small things, every scratch upon the desk, a photograph half turned, a corner folded long ago. I hum a tune I half recall, something from a distant week. The melody is gentle, nothing that I have to name. My shoulders drop a little weight I didn't know I held. A breath becomes a sentence ending where it doesn't need to. I close the book I wasn't reading, keep my hand across the page. The afternoon keeps moving but it doesn't ask me to. I don't need a reason to be sitting here like this. Let the minutes stretch themselves across the wooden floor. There is no performance, no instruction to obey, just the quiet habit of being warm and still. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin where the small things go. The light is soft, the breath is slow. The room is warm and wide. I am here, I am here, I am easy by your side. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin where the evening starts to flow. No need to speak, no need to chase the hours as they go. Just a steady pulse, a steady glow, a quiet undertow. A message waits unread, the phone is lying face down now. The charger light blinks slowly, breathing green against the dark. I notice how the shadows make a long impatient line. They stretch across the carpet like a sentence half complete. A neighbor's window flickers, someone's television hums. I picture them unfolding something soft upon their couch. The city holds its gentle sounds, no siren sharp tonight, just footsteps in a distant door, the ordinary sound. If you walked in right now, I wouldn't even stand. I'd just look up and smile and shift a little on the chair. There is space enough for both of us and space enough for none. We could share the silence or we could leave it just as is. I would pour you what's left, the coffee cooled but sweet. We could watch the street together as the evening turns to blue. No need to fill the margin, sometimes empty reads the best. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin where the small things go. The light is soft, the breath is slow. The room is warm and wide. I am here, I am here, I am easy by your side. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin, letting all the tension go. No need to speak. Oh, echoes in the margin, soft and low. Ooh. Echoes in the margin where the small things go. The light is soft, the breath is slow. The room is warm and wide. I am here, I am here, I am easy by your side. Echoes in the margin, soft and low. Echoes in the margin, letting all the tension go. No need to speak, deep, 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 The kettle clicks and settles, and the steam curls toward the light. A book lies open on my knee, the page still warm from afternoon. I trace the edge of what I wrote, the ink a little darker than I thought. Outside the street is softening, the lamps just starting to appear. My hands are resting on the table, folded like they finally understand. I don't reach for anything, I let the quiet settle where it can. There's a neighbor through the hallway humming something out of key. I hear the elevator settle with a small familiar sigh. The cat is sleeping in a circle near the radiator's hum. Somewhere down the street a car door closes gentle as a book. I count the little comforts like I'm counting small coins in my hand, and every single one of them is ordinary and enough. The night is not a question, it doesn't ask me for a name, it just arrives around the edges and it knows me all the same. I'm sitting with my coffee blowing cool inside the cup, and I'm not in a hurry to be anywhere but here. Echoes in the margin, breathing soft beneath my hands. Echoes in the margin, drifting slow across the land. Soft and low, soft and low, soft and low. The evening finds its tone. Soft and low, soft and low. I'm finally on my own. Echoes in the margin, quiet as a closing door. Echoes in the margin, asking nothing, asking for no more. Soft and low, soft and low, the room remembers me. I think about the morning and the small decisions that I made, the way I chose to open up the curtains, half afraid. I think about the words I almost sent, still tucked inside my phone, the sentences that live like seeds, not yet prepared to roam. I'm learning what it means to let a thought just simply stay without demanding that it grow into a different shape today. So I put my pen beside the paper and I let my eyes go soft. I watch the shadow of the curtain moving like a thought. The radiator sighs, the street below begins to dim, and I'm just sitting here belonging to the quiet and the hymn. Some nights the smallest moment is the one that carries you. Some nights the margin speaks the loudest if you let it speak on through. Echoes in the margin, breathing soft beneath my hands. Echoes in the margin, drifting slow across the land. Soft and low, soft and low, soft and low. The evening finds its tone. Soft and low, soft and low. I'm finally on my own. Echoes in the margin, quiet as a closing door. Echoes in the margin, asking nothing, asking for no more. Soft and low, soft and low, the room remembers me. Soft and low, soft and low, the room remembers. The lamp beside me hums a little warm and steady on the page. I close the book, I leave the margin open for another day. Echoes in the margin, fading slow, soft and low, soft and low, soft and low, soft and low. Morning slips in through the curtain's edge. Dust is floating where the window light has been. I am sitting with the coffee growing cold, watching steam just disappearing in the room. Phone face down on the wooden table now. Nothing pulling me, no rush, no urgent sound. Just the ticking of the second hand so low, and the way my shoulders finally let things go. Outside the door the street is going soft too. Neon signs are humming dim against the sky. A taxi passes slow and disappears. Someone walking home with headphones in their ears. I don't know what I am waiting for today. Maybe nothing, maybe just this quiet stay. The city breathes a little out of time, and I'm just listening to the echo in my mind. There's a margin at the edge of every page, where the words give up and no one tries to speak. I am living in the softness of that space, letting go of every answer that I seek. Echoes in the margin, fading soft, fading slow, soft and low, soft and low. We were never meant to hold the whole of it, just the parts the light lets show. Echoes in the margin, breathing out, breathing in. Quiet rooms and quiet skin. If you listen long enough, the day forgives, and we begin again, 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 again. There's a plant beside the window losing green, leans a little more toward the brighter side. I should water it, I think, before I sleep, but right now I am watching shadows slide. Stack of books I keep on meaning to return. Notes I wrote when I was someone else inside. Some of them still fit, and some of them don't, and I'm okay with both. I'm letting them decide. If the night comes back before I'm torchlight on again. If the morning asks me for an answer, I will say I don't have one, and that's fine then. There's a mercy in the in-between, a small permission to just stand. We don't have to solve the whole of living, we can hold it gently in our hand. That goes in the margin, fading soft, fading slow, soft and low, soft and low. We were never meant to hold the whole of it, just the parts the light lets show. Echoes in the margin, breathing out, breathing in. Quiet rooms and quiet skin. If you listen long enough, the day forgives, and we begin again, 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 again. Soft and low, soft and low. Cup still cooling where I left it slow. Soft and low, soft and low. Echoes in the margin, letting go, letting go. Soft and low.